Hey, guys. It is me, Messy Street Studio. I'm back with another video. So, today I actually wanted to react to Liv's, Love Lives, or Lives Love. I don't know which one it is. I think it's Lives Life or something. But I wanted to react to her. She was on TikTok and she was in her car talking about, because everybody was talking about the graduation that her daughter had. And she was telling her point of view on what had happened. And basically, Liv was saying that she went to the graduation and, you know, when it was time to take pictures and stuff of her daughter, that Nisha and the sister jumped in front of her, and she's like, okay, what's going on here? She said they were being very disrespectful. Now, do we know if if that happened? No, because nobody was there. But it could have happened. I don't know. But she's talking about the situation that she, you know, she's really pissed about that. And she said that Nisha's sister was like big and bold, like she wanted to, you know, fight her. Well, that's just what comes along with the territory, lady. That's what comes along with the territory. Now these women know how we as how the other woman feels when you guys talk crap and stuff. Cause I heard that when they pulled up, I think they pulled up on Liv at the mall. I heard that Liv was talking a lot of junk, like she was talking a lot of mess, and they pulled up on her at the mall. And they was like, oh, they wanted to fight me. They wanted to fight me in front of the kids. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're going to talk that stuff when they pull up, you better be ready. And that's just how it is. That's just how it's always been. But this is the one I'm reacting to on this is Destiny Reacts. So if you're not following her, make sure that you go over there and subscribe to her channel. And we're going to listen to what Liv says. And I'm also going to be reviewing some of my Jazzy Lights videos too. Because those videos, some of those videos with her and Chris, I'm like, girl, he disrespectful.
Going off his earth, and he could be like, ha ha, I made her, she's gone now. Or I lose everything and I'm in a shelter, or I'm living out of my car, or I don't know, like, that's his end game of it all. And not only him, but that person he's with. I'm not going to, and I will not allow myself to pretend like this is something that it's not, okay? This situation is so sick. It's so sick to the point where I have to co-parent with a person who's not a parent, who's not in the equation, who didn't lay down and make the kids, who didn't lay down and...
Yeah, you're gonna have to co-parent. Sometimes you're gonna have to co-parent with that other one, especially if that's his wife. You're gonna have to work something out. You're gonna have to work something out, lady. Because even though they're not her kids, they're in her custody now. So yeah, you definitely have to work something out with her. Now, to me, they all need to sit down. They all need to sit down and have a conversation. But if you're not willing to do that, Liv, like to me, it feels like Liv is not willing to get along with this lady. I don't know how the relationship was before all this started, but when you come in it as being mad at the lady, because look, do I believe that they just automatically wanted to take the kids from you when Gerard got a new girlfriend? I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. I think that Liv might have had a problem with her all along. Which that's how it usually is. Most of the time, a lot of those women, when they find out that the man has another woman, they're already mad at that lady. I told y'all what I went through. They're already mad at you for absolutely no reason. And that's where a lot of hostility and envy comes from. And they start to get really mad at each other like Liv and this lady is. But do I think that the lady was just like, let's take her kids, let's do this, let's do that? No, I don't think so. I think that it could have been Liv had a problem with her. As soon as she came into the picture, as soon as she knew that Gerard had somebody, then all the anger came. Because that's how it usually is. But do I believe what she's saying about the graduation? Yeah. That is kind of believable that actually what happened at that graduation, because you had to understand that those were the two that confronted her at the mall when they had that little dispute at the mall. I think somebody had asked Liv about if she gonna get the kids back, and she said there's no more fighting for them. Lady, there is some more fighting for them. You can still fight to get those kids. I heard, and this is alleged, I heard that Liv has to stay in wherever she's living. I think she's living in Texas, I don't know. Wherever she's living at, she has to stay there until the kids get 18 years of age. She can't move, she can't go anywhere else. That's what I was hearing, but yeah, if she really loves her kid, there ain't no, I can't fight for my kids no more. No, you can still fight for your kids and get your kids back. But I know it's hard because her kids are little. You had to wait all the way to 18, and then you had to deal with all these other people that she already said that these people don't like her, and her kids are around these people that don't even like her. And yeah, it probably is hard for her, but girl, you just gonna have to bite the bullet. Whatever they said about you in court, the judge sided with them. They had to have had some type of proof. You can't just go in a courtroom and be like, hey, she's a dysfunctional mom. She's this, she's that. She's a crackhead without proof. You have to have proof that that's going on with that person, or the judge is going to dismiss the case. So obviously they had some type of evidence that Liv was an unfit mom. There's no way she can sit there and say, I was not an unfit mom. I was not doing this. I was not doing that. They just lied on me. No, lady. No. You can't go. Just like I can't go in court and say that in court with somebody and say, hey, this person did this to me, this, that, and the third. They're going to ask me for evidence. Do you have evidence? What's the evidence that you have that this person did this to you? And if I don't have no evidence, they're going to dismiss it. So it just don't seem right to me that she said that there was no problems with her and they took her kids for absolutely nothing. No. If that's the case, then you could definitely fight for your kids. You could definitely fight for your kids. If you went into that court and they took your kids and they ain't have no proof that any of this was going on, yeah, you can even sue them. That's a lawsuit right there. You can't just take my kids. You just can't take my kids, and you don't have, and these people are allegedly lying on me. They don't have any proof that I did anything to these kids. No. That ain't sound right to me.
birthed the kids, who was not in the delivery room. This woman that my ex is with is insane. Literally. Insane. Like, insane. She's crazy. You guys have no idea what I'm dealing with. Yes, have I come on social media and talked mess about her out of hurt? Because at one point she was sleeping with my husband and she was a side chick and blah 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 blah. But I mean, it goes on and on and
So she's saying allegedly that Nisha slept with Gerard when they were married. I don't know how true that is. But I do know one thing, Liv, that you can't be coming on camera with the kids having black eyes. Like, I know your baby, she brought her baby on talking about, let me explain the black eye. You making it worse for yourself. You making it worse for yourself. That's just more evidence that they can't hold over top of your head that you're not a fit mom. That you're not a good mom. You should never put your kids on camera with black eyes and bruises and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, the first thing they gonna think is child abuse. That's the first thing they gonna think in their mind. Oh, she's hurting those kids. I knew they was right. They was right about her. She over there hurting them kids because she mad at Gerard. Girl, stop doing that. Stop putting your kids on there with black eyes and stuff. And all those other moms, stop doing that. Because you just make it worse for yourself. You just make people want to call the authorities on you and say bad things about you. Oh, I just seen her yesterday. Yeah, you need to take those kids because that baby, she had a black eye. And the other kid, their hair ain't done. Their hair ain't good, and she's not washing her hair with good stuff and all kinds of stuff.
yes, I had every right to feel the way I felt about her. She was always very disrespectful, and she still is to this day. What makes her insane is because she's inserting herself to the point where my kids are uncomfortable. She doesn't care about my kids at all. I don't care if you're rich.
So when Liz talk about the cheating, like, she really can't say anything because people were saying that she cheated too. They were both cheating on each other. So really, you can't even really say anything to Gerard because you were cheating too. That's what people were saying. She was cheating too. So for her to actually say something to him about him cheating and you were doing the same, I think she feels some type of way, even though she was cheating, that they were married. But lady, you were married. Look, you can't say anything about anything if you were doing the same thing that he was doing. There's nothing that you can really say. There's nothing that you can say.
That doesn't matter. We're not doing a history lesson on me and my ex. My whole point is, I don't give if I was doing whatever I was doing with the whole world. He was still my husband, and him and I were still sleeping together. So that was still my husband. You understand? And anyone.
Oh, she tripping now. I don't know what the hell this girl talking about. So she said it's all right for her to cheat and do whatever she did with everybody else. But because he was cheating with another woman and it was his husband, it was not okay. Liv, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound right what you saying. Like, that don't even, no. No, you can't do it like that, sis. You can't do it like that. It wasn't right for neither one of them to cheat.
Regardless of what you were doing and what he was doing and what y'all were doing, it doesn't matter. Because he had a problem with who I was sleeping with at the time, and obviously I had a right to have a problem with who he was sleeping with at the time. We both had our issues with the people. So that's my right as a woman, and I'm not going to change the way I feel about that. I don't care. the facts. This isn't just a person who came out of nowhere after the fact and I just want to have an issue with her because I just want to. No, that's not the fact. That's not what it is. That's what the internet tries to make it. That's not what it is.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to the part with the graduation because she just going on and on about.
Because of those weird fuck people. I would be so wrong. I would be trying to take his kids away from him and blah 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 and blah 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 and keep him away from. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay. I've never done this to him. I don't care what nobody says. Maybe when we first broke up and he was doing what he was doing.
No, but Liv, I seen that video where you was about, or they said you were giving fellatio to some dude. Now that right there, yeah, that right there, the kids don't need to be nowhere near that type of behavior. And when I seen that, and a lot of people that seen that, a lot of people was like, nah, that ain't, them kids don't need to be around her. Doing stuff like that, yeah, you may have been drunk and stuff, but you don't do stuff like that, especially where thousands of people is watching. Thousands of people is watching and you was doing it. Blah, 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 and blah, 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 and keep him away from... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Okay. Crying up on that stage. She was so uncomfortable. Okay, here it is. Hold on. It's cool. She wanted to cry up on that stage. She was so uncomfortable because it was such bad tension. It was such like, no, there's no more documenting anything in that. There's no more that. That's over with. Like I said, I've tried everything. I've spent so much money on this situation. There's no more money to be spent. This is like a debt. And this is like an endless pile of that I keep stacking money on. So basically she said she don't want to fight no more because, yeah, it do cost money to go in and out of court with people. It do cost money. But if you really want your kids and you really love your kids, you would try to be getting up some money, putting some money away so that you can fight to get your kids back. But she's like, she don't want to do it no more. And it is what it is. And for what? This whole situation is so dumb. It's so dumb. And I don't care. I'm going to say this. That judge had no reason to take my kids away from me other than the fact that I didn't have a lawyer. I didn't have anybody to enforce UCCJEA, whatever the fuck. Now, she said, I don't understand that because she said she didn't have a lawyer, but then a little bit more into this video, she said that she had multiple lawyers. So I'm like, lady, did you have a lawyer? Or I guess she's saying that she didn't really have lawyers that did a good job. Because you have to find good lawyers too. You just can't pick any trashy old lawyer. You gotta pick the top of the top. You gotta pay top dollar to get those good lawyers. Because if she had a good lawyer, a top dog lawyer, she would have got those kids back. Which is jurisdiction over the kids. This whole situation is ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so sad. It is so sad.
kids are forced to be around all these people who hate me. Big nation, not the little. Okay. Run up in malls trying to fight me because, and they're like, they're about that life. Like, you don't, somebody's man, you have to be about that life because anything come at you. Bitch, I come to your house shooting. I come top your tires. I come to your job. Once you're fucking with my man, bitch, anything can happen. But she's not like that. She's very much scared. She's very much don't want to answer the phone and like texting me paragraphs and, bitch, answer the phone. I don't even sit here and read this fucking paragraph, bitch. The fuck? I want to speak to you, ho. The fuck you scared of? Okay? Because I know lots. I know too much at this point. But I don't care no more. That's the thing. I don't care anymore. Trust me, y'all. If I cared, bitch, I know I got addresses, I got phone.
Now that was Liv talking all that junk before that mall incident. But it seems like Liv Life was trying to act like My Jazzy Life in that video I just seen. So I think they feed off of each other. I think both of them feed off of each other. Okay, so Robin's graduated.
I don't understand why this woman is trying so hard. Other than, I guess it's for social media.
So people are saying that didn't even happen. People are saying that they didn't jump in front of her. They were just saying, go ahead, yay. Robin, hey, yay. That's supporting her. That's not doing anything wrong. That's supporting the little girl. So I don't understand what she's talking about. Oh, they were being all loud. Okay. And it's a lot of people that's loud at graduations because they probably just said their kid graduate. This is crazy.
That's all I can think about because these are not her kids. I don't care what type of fairy tale la la land that she's in. These are not her kids.
I believe that Liv and this lady can get along. I believe if Gerard sit those two down and they have a discussion. But I know that's probably not going to happen because she feels like they took her kids from her for absolutely nothing. It was something. Something that judge had to have seen something that he was like, "No, you're gonna go with your dad." They had to have seen something. No lawyer is just gonna do that. They're not even allowed to do that. Even if he wanted to favor Gerard, he can't do that. Judges can't do that. They're not allowed to do all that favoritism and stuff like that.
They're not her kids. And I would never step on or get in the middle of a woman or a father and their kids. Baby. When we first broke up and he was doing what he was doing.
Okay, I'm over there. I'll call y'all back. We're gonna I'm gonna react to My Jazz Up Life, which is My Jazzy Life, but she has another channel, which was the channel with her and Crest. So once I get that up, guys, I will call you guys back. Okay, answer your phone.